in the heart of Umuagu village, where the red earth carried the weight of many dreams. Obinna, a 27-year-old man, sat beneath the old udara tree, staring at the distant sky. His village was filled with laughter, the aroma of roasted yams, and the chatter of elders telling stories under the moon. But for Obinna, none of it mattered. His mind was set on one thing: Europe. Tired of farming, of seeing his mother struggle to sell palm oil in the market, and of hearing the mocking whispers of villagers who had seen his mates build mansions from abroad. He had decided he would take the journey to Spain by road, through the treacherous desert, the deadly waters, and the lands where many had perished. The journey would be hard, but he was ready. Obinna gathered his savings from odd jobs and borrowed money from his uncle, who had warned him about the dangers of the road. But warnings could not shake his determination. He set off in a rusty bus from Umuagu to Kano, where smugglers gathered men like him, promising them passage through Niger and into Libya. His heart pounded as he met fellow travelers: Chinedu, a mechanic from Anambra; Suleiman, a Hausa boy dreaming of France; and Baba Musa, an old man who had tried and failed before but was trying again. As night fell in Kano, they were packed like cattle into a truck heading to the Sahara Desert. The desert was merciless. The heat scorched their skin. The sandstorms blinded their eyes. And the water finished too quickly. One by one, men collapsed. A young boy from Benin Republic could not make it. The smugglers left him behind. By the time they reached Agadez, Niger, Obinna had already seen death. But he pressed on. In Libya, they were met by armed militia. Obinna and his friends were captured and locked in a detention center, where they were beaten and starved. The guards demanded ransom from their families. Those who could not pay were sold as slaves. Obinna's mother sold everything: her goats, her last piece of land, and sent money through an agent. But many were not so lucky. He watched men disappear, never to be seen again. After 6 months of torture, hunger, and near-death experiences, he was finally smuggled out in the night, crammed into a small boat heading for Tunisia. The sea was rough, and the boat was overcrowded. 3 people drowned before they even left the Libyan coast. When they arrived in Tunisia, the police arrested them, sending them back to the desert border. Obinna and his friends walked for days, surviving on scraps of food. Luck found them when a Tunisian fisherman took pity on them, hiding them in his boat and taking them to a smuggler who had a route through Algeria to Morocco. Obinna reached Morocco after 2 years of struggling. He lived in a makeshift camp in the forest near Ceuta, waiting for the chance to cross into Spain. Every night, they tried to scale the barbed wire fences that separated Africa from Europe. Many were caught. Some fell and broke their bones. The Moroccan police beat them mercilessly and sent them back to the desert. One night, after 5 failed attempts, Obinna and a group of men braved the sea on a raft. The waves were high. He thought he would die. But by sheer fate, the Spanish Coast Guard found them and took them in. After being processed, he was sent to a refugee center. He learned Spanish, worked illegally on farms, and after 5 years, he finally got his documents. He had made it. 10 years after leaving Umuagu with nothing but dreams, Obinna returned as a legend. His arrival was grand. A convoy of SUVs rolled into the village, and villagers ran to see the man who had survived the road of death. His mother wept tears of joy. He built the biggest house in the village, started businesses, and sent young boys abroad, but through the right way. He became a symbol of success, but deep down, he never forgot the horrors of the road, the ones who never made it, and the price of the promised land.